Andy, what's your reaction to the game being cancelled at this point?
Obviously disappointed not to play again after a loss. That's the first thing that you want to do, isn't it? Work out the reasons why, and then get back out there on the pitch and put those things right again. So obviously disappointed not to play, but it's the right decision, isn't it? There's more important things than a game of rugby, isn't there?
Do you have any fears of advanced game going ahead?
We don't know. That's the answer. We don't know. All we can do is prepare properly that the game is going to go ahead.
So what will you be for the next few weeks?
So we've been in for a few days this week, and that was the normal prep that we was going to have anyway. We have a rest over the weekend. We come back in Sunday, train Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, and we have a long weekend off. So the key is for us is to use the time appropriately and to our advantage as well.
Johnny, as captain, how did you feel about the game before? I'm sure you would have loved to get back on the pitch.
Yeah, exact same as Andy. Like as players, when you play, personally, when you play bad, you want to just go and play straight away. I was almost tempted to go and try and play for Leinster tomorrow night, but that's just how there's nothing worse than a long wait now. But it is what it is. We've just got to prepare. We trained hard today, and we have another big week next week, and we can get a lot fixed over the couple of weeks. We've got to look at the positives, that we can have a bit of time and develop some things together now.
And the possible rescheduling of the Italian game, what are they saying to you? Is there a window?
There's a few dates being bounced around, but they're just ideas at this moment in time. So we haven't got a clue really. I think there's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes really. So as far as we're concerned, we'll just do as we're told. We obviously want to play the game.
Is it very disruptive, or how would you qualify it?
Well, no, not for us. Obviously, there's a little bit of uncertainty of what may happen because of what you read about, etc., and what's going on in the world. But I suppose first and foremost, you've got to make sure that those type of things we do the right thing as a game, really, don't we? And I suppose we definitely will do that. But as far as distractions concerned, we're training, we're rugby players. We come to work and we try and get better.
Andy, has this changed your plans in terms of maybe minutes that you're going to give certain players with the Italy game coming up?
Well, obviously we need to have a little bit of a think about it, but we're like I've always said, if you leave your mind open a little bit, then you see what goes on over the next couple of weeks, and we'll make a decision further down the track.
Johnny, could you use it to your advantage that you're saying you want to get back out on the field as quickly as possible? You've been 3 weeks to channel that frustration from England into a performance in Paris.
Yeah, we just would have preferred if it was just 2 weeks, but it's not. It's 3, and that's the bottom line, and we just got to get over it. You know what I mean? It's a decision that obviously has been taken out of the players' hands. We play it behind closed doors if we could, but we. It's not an option, and we're just going with the plan now, and we'll try and get ready for France.
Johnny, having had a chance to review the game, what do you think are the key things for the team collectively to learn moving forward?
There's a lot. Just how one thing can have a knock-on effect. When you have a plan and you don't quite get it to where you want to go, what you do next. So lots of things across all the whole game. Across the board, really. And it's tough to learn. You don't want to learn those lessons because we felt we were building well, and after a great performance against Wales, which we felt there was more in us, we thought we'd get that out of us. But England obviously made life more difficult for us, and we didn't adapt well enough. You know what I mean? We didn't adapt well enough early, and that's our fault as players. We got to be able to change things on the run, and but we've learned that now, and hopefully we'll be better for it.
And Johnny, you came in for a lot of personal criticism for your performance, and a number of former teammates have come out in defence of that, and particularly criticism on social media. Does A, that get you, or B, how do you deal with that?
Which part?
Well, firstly the criticism, and secondly, what are the coping mechanisms?
No, I'm my biggest critic, so I was gutted for the last 3 or 4 days. Absolutely gutted with my performance. Full of confidence going into the game, and sometimes you have one of those days where bounce of a ball, let it affect you, and just knock on a few errors, and then happy with how came out second half. But yeah, not a day I'll remember fondly, but it is what it is. I've had it throughout my career where you have one of those games every, you know, it might be a season or every couple of seasons, or it could be, you know, a run of games, but it is what it is. You know, once you prepare well and you know, have the best intentions to, you know, perform and do everything you can to perform, most of the time it happens, and sometimes it doesn't, and it is what it is. I'm well used to the criticism. I've had it for my whole career. 1 week you're good, 1 week you're bad, so keep it coming.